Hi, how are you feeling? Because this is like a lot, right? It just is. This coronavirus thing is a lot. It's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of trying to figure things out and uncertainty. So I have a little sort of magic tool that I'm using to help myself to turn anxiety and fear and uncertainty into being centered and remembering my connection to the universe, God, myself, others. And I really would love to share this with you. It's going to take just a couple minutes if you want to do this with me right now, okay? It's really something that, well, technically it's like down-regulating your nervous system, but really what it's doing is just taking all those negative emotions like fear and anxiety and recognizing them and making it okay anyway, even though you're feeling those things, perhaps. If you're not, you don't need this. But if you are, you can tap with me. This is called EFT or tapping. And what we're doing is just stimulating these little acupressure points. It's like the same as you would get at acupuncture, but without the needles. We can do it just by tapping on these different points. And it lets your nervous system know, even though all this stuff is happening, it's happening. It's okay. It's okay. You still get to feel calm, joy, connection. You still get to accept and love yourself. So let's start right here. You just say whatever your words are. Even though I'm feeling really anxious, I would say on a scale of 0 to 10, my anxiety level in general right now would be a 7 or an 8. Even though I'm feeling some anxiety about this coronavirus thing and what to do and how to help my family, I completely accept myself. And I say it 2 more times. Even though I feel a lot of anxiety about this coronavirus thing, that's how I feel. I accept myself. Even though there is lots of anxiety right now out there with this coronavirus thing, I'm okay. And I accept myself. And now we're going to shortcut that just to corona anxiety. And I'm going to this little point on the top of my head. So tap with me, corona anxiety. And then we go to the side of the eyebrow right here. This anxiety around the coronavirus. And then the side of the eye, this anxiety that the world is feeling about the coronavirus. I'm feeling it, and it's okay. We're letting our nervous system know it's okay. And then right under your eye, this coronavirus anxiety. And then under the nose, this anxiety that's going on. It just is. And then right on your chin, under your lips, this anxiety of the coronavirus. And then right under the tip of your collarbone here, about 1 inch under there, this anxiety that I'm feeling. I accept it and I feel it, and yet I'm okay. And then a couple of inches underneath your armpit, right there, there might be a little sore point. Look around a little. Oh, this anxiety. The old anxiety, here we go. And then go back to the top of your head and just do it over and over. This anxiety that I'm feeling. This anxiety that the coronavirus is putting us into. The whole world, here we go with the anxiety thing. This idea of anxiety that I'm feeling. Here we are. Feeling some anxiety. There it is. I'm feeling anxiety. And now, as I'm tapping these points and bringing my attention for a few moments here to the fact that I feel some anxiety, and I'm accessing my nervous system and letting it know simply by this tapping that even though there is all this stuff, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You notice we're not saying the positive part of the statement over and over because that's what the tapping does, kind of. We're saying the negative part of the statement, and that's okay. It's okay to tell yourself the truth. There's anxiety. It's just a feeling some anxiety. And I completely accept myself. That's just how it is. And as I'm tapping, and I'm also, you might notice, breathing, I'm starting to feel calmer for no apparent reason. Because the facts are all the same, but I just feel better. That's what EFT does. That's what tapping does. That's what you can do just all by yourself, sitting in your home right now, even if you've got a few kids around you going nuts, or a spouse or a roommate, even if you're just all by yourself, even if you're surrounded by a lot of family members, whatever you're doing, whoever you are, whatever is freaking you out, maybe that's my thing is anxiety. Maybe your thing isn't. Maybe you are just annoyed that this thing has interrupted your life, really. Or maybe you are greatly sorrowful for how this is affecting the world, which I do believe someday we'll learn incredible lessons from all this. It's just a little bit hard right now. But whatever you're dealing with, you can tap on these points starting here. Even though I feel this heaviness or whatever it is, I completely accept myself. That's the basic statement. And then you shortcut it, tapping on these points. And right now, I just went from, what was it, a 7 or 8 to, I'm still feeling a little bit of tightness in my chest right here. I would give it a 2. I'm not at a 0, but 2 feels a lot better than 7 or 8. So there's my little tool, my little gift for you guys. If you want to know more about it, you Google EFT and you will come up with about 1 million things, and you will come up with where the points are. And I'm going to go all more into this, within the next few months. But for now, I just wanted you to at least just have this little tool in your toolbox. It is really, really making a difference in my life. And I know it'll make a difference in yours. Love to everyone.